team I trust the most to execute a comp like this, because we also saw almost the exact same comp earlier today by Team Heretics. And I think they really struggled to make do.
Nako now needs to make sure that he farms up all of these minions underneath his tower. Should be able to do that relatively successfully. BB is going for the reset as Fleshy's going for the engage onto Hans Summer. Has the cleanse, has the flash, but with Lyncas here, no way out. The spear lands. Labrov, the new target, tries to flash away and will manage to escape.
Oh, this is really bad news for G2.
See Labrov actually moving out of the bottom lane to try and get a little bit of vision around the dragon. SkewMond halfway to level 6. Hex flash over. We talked about the move from Fleshy.
Oh,
Broken
no,
Blade has the flash, but
how
is he going to get out? Nako about to go mega, Gnars him into the wall. Would have been a solo kill, but Fleshy's E gets him the assist.
It's just Nako's micros is way too good. Broken Blade.
Yeah, I think it's one of those, if Fleshy wasn't there, perhaps BB gets the Q3 knock up into last breath, maybe, right? Maybe it's more even, but Nako definitely seemed to be winning from our viewpoint at the start of that 1v1. The Drake does go over to G2, knowing that Fleshy was off towards the top side of the map, but we talked about how easy it is for Carzzy just to farm up. He can just do this now. He just stands back, double amp, tier, just stands a mile away and then farms himself up as Fleshy. It's like, look, Labrov, you're not getting out of here for free. Hits him with a shadowing strike, but it doesn't really do much more.
I doubt that's the last time we're gonna see people go and kill this Yasuo top. I am afraid, like when Pantheon hits 6, when Rell has a free move, it's so conveniently easy, but Caps goes and gets a nice chain onto humanoid.
Yeah, really solid there. Uses shifting sand shield to try and mitigate some of it, but Caps with this alternator already is just chipping away at humanoid consistently. Because of that, G2 have a free move into this red side jungle. Lyncas is going to lose his red buff. Fleshy is looking towards mid to see if Caps oversteps, but it's very hard to clasp your hands around a LeBlanc. You can always just distort back.
Absolutely. And we also didn't really talk about it, but SkewMond has found himself really ahead due to the early gank that Lyncas found. Really great punish on that. So despite Lyncas finding the early gank, SkewMond is now almost a full level ahead. But here we see Fleshy defending his Raptors.
Mega Inferno Bomb going down onto Labrov as well. Nako moving towards Caps, looking for the chase. Caps jumps back in with the distort and with the chains and then dashes away with another distort. Caps manages to escape. Nako using the jump onto the clone, building up the Mega Gnar bar, but with Broken Blade here to defend. G2 able to get their mid laner out of dodge after he gets the kill. Nako defended with a shadowing strike. And Vitality, although they collapse, weren't able to find anything. No cleanse available here for Hans Summer. Does land the arrow satchel forward from Carzzy. Hans taken out. The Grand Starfall leads to Hans Summer's death as Vitality find their third.
I mean, have an item lead right now. He's playing like this. He has plated steel caps versus Vamp Scepter and Berserkers, and he's just playing so aggressive.
Flash forward from Fleshy as he looks for the Magnet Storm. They'll get onto Labrov, who flashes away. Mega Inferno Bomb's going to catch onto the Seraphine, and she goes bye-bye. SkewMond though with the Crescent Guard and Lyncas not really able to get to the support of his team, means that he'll go down in a 1-for-1 exchange on the bot side.
A little bit too deep there. Great flash out there to make sure they bait them all.
But then the Steel Tempest Q3 out from Broken Blade keeps him around. Nako's actually going to stay as Caps just absolutely deletes Humanoid's health bar. That was 3/4 in the blink of an eye. As LeBlanc is back as soon as Caps shows on the midway. So Caps went into fog, and that's why Nako backed away. Arrow! Look at the arrow, look at the arrow, look at the arrow. Humanoid pings it. Okay, that's, I
think it was aiming for humanoid, actually.
Could have been aiming for Nako backing in the bush. SkewMond's going to go in. Last
why
breath again!
He's been staying here for so long, Aaron. I don't know why he's just staying around looking for death, but will end up going down. Good punish by G2, making sure no inch will go unpunished.
Flash forward, Wind becomes lightning, and Lyncas becomes Caps food. Caps, when he has a lead like this, is so often unstoppable. 1.2 KM.
For Nako.
Yeah, it's just... He just stayed around too long, man. He had the TP the whole time, dies, loses 3 plates on his tower as well, and all the pressure that he had, and all the side steps in the world can't really negate that. Broken Blade dodging away, Grand Starfall coming in from Lyncas as well, puts the control wall down. BB looking for the outplay, stun from the shield vault into the lockup, knock-up. There's the arrow.
Corrected. He cannot play this.
Lyncas takes the kill. I mean, he tried. He was close. If he managed to get the knock-up, in fact, he's picked up 4 of his team's 5 kills.
It's absolutely correct. I mean, this game will get really tricky for Vitality if they cannot stabilize, because these team fights will be tricky.
Magnet Storm in as they look for Hans Summer. Carzzy there with the damage as well. Labrov the first to fall. Crescent Guard out from SkewMond, and Vitality will happily just accept the 1 kill for now. Fleshy looking to chase forward. Arrow used on him for the stun. With Caps here, it becomes a little bit more precarious for the Vitality players. Fleshy still looking. There's the chains. Lyncas gets some damage across the wall. Drake up. Vitality want to take this. Labrov already back up. He's on his way out. They have no Enchanted Crystal Arrow. They do have an Encore. Caps is just going to keep poking and prodding and seeing if he can get close enough. Rift Herald used as well with an Encore to back this up. G2 could charge in. Caps going to reset, has the TP. Drake down to 1,000 as they manage to secure it. Lyncas is going to flash out of the back of the pit to avoid Nako, who is not in the best of shapes. No turret for him here. Caps on the chase. Nako doesn't have flash, but does have that Gnar. Wallop, chains misses, Gnar into the wall. Caps has a bounty on his head, uses the clone wisely. Mega Inferno bomb! Just doesn't quite hit his Achilles heel. As Caps is able to survive.
Behind him, there's no way they can ever go on SkewMond, because the only way Vitality wins a fight is if they go on the AShe Seraphine. I was holding my breath there as Caps went in.
Onto Caps. Dodging away as G2 will start up the Drake. Magnet Storm in, Caps going to distort away. There's the Encore as well. And look, man, I'm sorry, you went a little bit too deep there. He's trying
too
to
deep
find
or too shallow. It wasn't really, didn't really get in there at all, to be fair. I think maybe he thought he had flash or...
Going to be in that mini for quite a while. Does have the health shield. Baron spotted out with a far side alteration. Vitality trying to step forward. Chains coming out. Humanoid knows that Caps is in that push. Baron still being done. 4,000 on it as Nako begins to build up the Mega Gnar bar. Grand Star falling. They look for BB. Fleshy goes in with the Magnet Storm, but doesn't really catch on to anyone. Lyncas is being kept at bay by SkewMond, who lands the smite and secures the Baron. Lyncas taken down by SkewMond. Ember's dividing by Humanoid, but G2 are still so healthy. It's all on Carzzy and Nako, who finally has the Mega Gnar built up, but no one to use it on. G2 find 3 in the fight and secure the Baron.
I mean, it's a 3 for 0 and the Baron. You cannot wish for more as G2 in this spot. And I don't think we're seeing another 50-minute banger medic. I will not caster cursed it, but I think G2 is looking really poised to take this game as of now.
Man, if we do see another 50-minute banger, that is a sizable cost.
Carzzy?
Man. Carzzy caught out by Broken Blade. Last point coming out, will satchel. Knocks Broken Blade against the wall as well, but yeah, if G2 loses from this...
Soul coming up.
It is Soul, Mountain Soul for G2 if they can secure this. Nako needs a way to build up that bar again, but he'll be out of rage for a while. As Caps jumps onto Carzzy, satchel charge from Carzzy, well placed. Caps goes back in, lands the chains. Caps going deep, almost kills Carzzy, but doesn't do it. Caps is down, the Drake down to 3,000 as well. Lyncas nowhere near in the area to secure this. Caps sacrifices himself for a mountain. Try and gain control around here. Caps still waiting in the darkness. SkewMond just going to start this up by himself and might just be able to solo it. Spotted out by the far side alteration. Labrov's seen in mid as well as Nako looks for something here, but Caps is going to keep him at bay. Nako, the only player in the game higher level than Caps right now at 18. G2 have pulled off, the arrow lands, there's the Encore follow-up, Fleshy pulled back, the Sun Disc down as well as Lyncas falls low and is taken out by Caps. The Vitality jungler now down, Nako looking for the Mega Gnar. Fleshy could go in with a Flash Magnet Storm as well, but G2 not really giving them the option to engage.
I mean, they still have the one more combo, but they kind of need to find it now because the Mega Gnar is going to run out. So G2 is going to start this Baron and dare them to walk through all of the Caps' one-shot potentials. Will just be a fantastic pick onto Lyncas there with the arrow. The CC chain was beautiful. They couldn't really get the Aegis Assault out in time to block the incoming damage. Will end up falling down.
Still only has level 1 boots as well. Will have something like the Mercury Treads to step forward. Nako really needs to get that Mega Gnar stacking up once again. Elder up for G2 as they look to play towards it. Lyncas caught out once again by Caps. Aegis Assault to block the damage from those chains, but Vitality are walking into darkness. Nako doesn't know if there's someone waiting on the other side of that wall, and it's Caps again. The dash across from Nako, but pop goes the Gnar. Humanoid tries to get in, but Caps dodges away. The Encore, Humanoid pops the stopwatch, but pops immediately afterwards. G2 don't even need the Elder to finish this one off.
And then G2 look angry after game 1. They're like, okay, we should have won that game. Now we're gonna finish it out cleanly. They're gonna play in their vision pockets and just attack them before they get a chance to contest the objective. Yasuo is in the base, AShe Seraphine is in the base, pushing towards those Nexus towers. Pantheon, you can try to ult out, but you're only gonna come home to a broken Nexus, I'm afraid.
Yeah, Carzzy has to try and defend, has that Mega Inferno Bomb, but with Baroned up minions and a Wind Wall in his way, the Enchanted Crystal Arrow finds Carzzy, and G2 will even out the series at 1-1. An impressive performance from their main man in the mid lane, Caps, carrying the team once again as G2 step up and take us to 1-1.
Honor LeBlanc. on LeBlanc. I mean, that play on mid where Nako is going in for the gank and he just breaks their ankles, switches back, one-shots humanoid and then kites up. I think that was absolutely amazing. Right now, we will go to a little bit of a break, but when we get back, we're gonna see a fantastic game 3 as the desk breaks that game down.